What up? It is 7:21 p.m. September the 16th, 2020. What we're going to talk about is my story and my encounters and my understanding of gang stalking. Gang stalking is when a large number of people in society come together to harass and target the targeted individual. Targeted individual is the person in whom the gang stalkers are targeting. They harass them, threaten them, spread lies on their names, try to destroy who they are in society around other people that are not a part of the gang stalking. To completely destroy the target. And mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And I'm starting to see that a lot of these gang stalkers, I'm not going to say they won't, but they're not going to kill you. They'd rather you kill yourself, commit suicide, get checked into a hospital, or be locked up. Now my story on this. Hold on, news alert. My story on this. I noticed it going on around me probably 10, 12 years ago. And when it started, I didn't really know what I was looking at, but I know it was terrifying. It frightened me, and it just had me all messed up in the head. Like, I thought it was FBI at first, then I started thinking it was just the cops, and I started thinking it was a cult in America, and then I started thinking it was just in one city, then I started thinking it was the Freemasons. And then, my mind went everywhere. I couldn't figure it out. I started posting, telling people this stuff over and over, changing subject, changing what it was, saying this, saying that. People started thinking I was crazy because I started sounding crazy. Well, later on, years after I started getting kind of used to it, knowing how it was going to happen, when it was going to happen, when it would start, and I learned more and more about them, and it does change constantly, they would just continue harassing me. So I had to start being positive and trying to describe what was going on daily without sounding crazy. So I'd describe it in a better way, more calm, collective, and actually just talking about exactly what I seen. And people started listening, and other people started connecting because others are going through it. If you've never heard of it, just Google or go on YouTube and type in targeted individual and hit the time and hit for today, this week, or all year, or whenever. And you're going to have thousands pop up. And our story is almost all identical in different ways. Well, what they do, like even now to this day, they'll ride by the house and they'll just lay on their engine. I call it noise campaign. And then they'll stop as soon as they pass this house. They won't continue doing it down the road. Or they'll pull up in my driveway and just sit there until I come out. I started coming out of the house and walking up to the car. No intent to do any harm or nothing. I'm going to walk up, knock on your window, and what's up? Turn the camera on. What's up? You lost? You got an issue? What's up? What's happening? But they never let me get up the car. They always take off. Got some old videos of that. And this went on for years. Stuff like that. They will pull up, honk on their horns, yell stuff out the window, call me a pervert, rapist, child molester, call me a gay, faggot. And then gay people go by and call me a breeder. It's just anything. And negativity, constant negativity and attacking me. They go around telling people in the town, the city that you're all kinds of stuff. Cross-dresser, drug addict. Some stuff might be true, like the drugs. You get off of them. They continue doing it. It doesn't matter if you do better for yourself. They'll send drug dealers and other people with drugs to you with it for free, knowing that you're going to slip and do it. That's how they keep their hands clean. They use your own vices against you. So then I start recognizing what they're doing. It's a full picture of the devil. This is Satan's kids, his children. Yes, they can be redeemed and born again, but these are Satan's children. What they're doing, it's just evil. A lot of times they will harass you. It gets worse. It gets crazy. It sounds crazy. They'll use ambulances, fire trucks, police cars. Won't even pull you over nothing, but they'll ride by you, turn their sirens on when they're by you, that loud noise. Ride around you in circles and take off. I had that stuff happening a lot when I was homeless. It doesn't happen so much now, but it does happen. And there'll be a large number of people, like the cars. It sounds crazy. It'll turn into the road. It'll be like almost all red. It's like a color code sometimes they do. It'll be all red. Then all of a sudden it'll turn to all white. You have a mixture of people that are regular people in the midst of this, but you notice it when it's going on. I've been in small towns. Like when I said I thought it was just in one city, no, it's everywhere. I hitchhiked from Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina. On foot now, I walked all these states: Alabama, Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana, Tennessee. It's in every one of these states. It's different degrees of levels, and it gets worse and worse. I've seen military personnel that seem to be involved in it. A lot of times these people will be on their cell phones and will be all around you, and it's like they're, you want to say following you, but they're not always following you because there's so many of them. They talk to each other, and they, I guess, tell them where you're going, where you're at. They hack into your phone. That is possible. It's called cloning the SIM card. You can Google that. They can mess up your signal on your phone, which they've done to me plenty of times. It's called phone jammer. Google that. It's actually on the FBI site too. 15 years in prison if you're caught using one. Almost everything these gang stalkers do is illegal. Straight illegal activity. They are the swamp. I've had this stuff. I mean, just a lot of this stuff goes on, even to this day. But I want to encourage you, my target individual. Most of these videos, people are depressed, sad. I'm not. I'm happy. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed by the Most High. Yes, I'm a sinner. Yes, I'm a mess up. Yes, I do things wrong. I won't deny that. Through grace, I'm forgiven. It doesn't matter what man says about me. You ain't not my judge. Let he without sin cast the first stone. You feel me? But with that said, I want to encourage you, target individual. Keep pushing. Keep reaching out. Speak out. Be calm through it. Pray through it. Grab your Bible. Start reading it through it. I'm telling you to help the situation. Don't be afraid of them. They are cowards. I don't know how many times they've ran from me in groups. When I finally manned up, started walking toward them, coming at them. At first, I was in the mental state of going to war and just lighting the ass on fire. But God got me out of that because that's not the right mindset. That's acting like them. So I just started approaching them. Ready to throw them things if I had to. I can't fight, but I guess I'm going to learn because I'm going to throw them things on you. You feel me? But they'll run. They'll leave. They do all kinds of crazy stuff. There's more. I mean, feel free to comment on the bottom. That's about all I'm going to speak on this right now. But the shit's real. It goes on. But be encouraged. I went from nothing to something. Got my family back, around my kids. 2 jobs. Got money. Mental state's back. I mean, it doesn't matter what people say about me. I know who I am. Like me or don't like me. I ain't going to lose no sleep over it no more. Another main thing, target individual, sleep. Go to sleep. They going to kill you, they going to kill you. If they're not, they're not. But you got to get your sleep and you've got to eat. Be blessed.